We are getting evicted out of the garage. We can no longer do work in here. All this has got to be taken out ASAP. Alright guys, so it's been a couple of days since I last worked on the truck, but now I'm ready to get back on it. Unfortunately, I still have not had a chance to get the beads done on the underside of the hood, but as you can see, it's still the same as how I left it in this last video. But I did buy these silicone little ice cube block things for my ice instead of my wife's Tupperware. And as you can see right now, we're at an 85.6. And we're gonna see if this thing does any difference as to dropping the temperature in here. So today, with the help of the kittens down there, we're going to be now moving on to mounting the fuse box bracket that goes up here. And then once I get that mounted in, I need to finish tacking up the sheet metal on this side of the tub. And then I actually want to remove this tub on this side, and I need to shorten it from where it bolts to the radiator support to where it curves, like somewhere right in here. Shorten it just a tad bit because the way I bent it, it does have a little bit of a struggle to try to get up in there into position, and I don't want to have it that tight. Otherwise, whenever it's all done and painted, it might end up getting scratched. So I'm going to end up shortening that. Like I said, we're mounting the fuse box bracket on this side. And then once we get that done, I actually need to start and figure out the closure of the little window that they cut over here for the wiring harness that goes up under the dash. Close that up, weld it up, and then I have this little boot thing over here, which I'm hoping might work for this application, if I can remember where they were. But I have a feeling that the what's it called, the connections on the harness might be too big to feed through this boot, if I can remember where I have. Here it is. So I have this boot. Essentially, we can put it into the firewall and run the wiring harness through this. But again, as I mentioned, I think the plugs that go up into the firewall are way too big to go through here. So I'm thinking of maybe cutting and splicing the harness with a different connector that'll fit through here. That way this can be in the firewall and we can have a small set of connectors on the inside. So that's the plan with this. If not, I might have to research and see what else I can find. So that's going to be the game plan for today. Honestly, I think like I said, the fuse box bracket is going to be the final thing to weld, aside from a little bit of the sheet metal on this side and that side. Excuse me. And then I have to trim around that little sheet on this side to go around the fuse box, which, speaking of, I also have to trim down the fuse box to be able to fit into that little area. So I'm going to spend the time today to remount this tub. I need to take the fender off. Well, I might not need to. And then kind of position the fuse box and tack it at first, and then take the main fuse box and plastics off, fully weld it, and then start trimming in that little sheet metal piece that I have on the side for it. So that's going to be the plan. If I can remember there's my tripod. Get my tripod set up, time lapse. You know what I'm wondering is, you can see how freaking hot it is right now. The two videos I think that I did, one of the videos I kind of stopped talking, and did more of a time lapse. So it was a lot of time lapse and a little bit of talking at the end, I think I did. But that video actually ended up doing less views than the videos that I do talk in. So I don't know what you guys want. So some guys say talk less, work more. Some guys, I guess now the views speak for themselves. When I do a bunch of time lapse, not as much people watching. So I don't know. I don't know where we'll go from there, but that's beside the point. Let's just get to work. Quick update on the temp. It is getting later in the day, so that is helping, but we are down to 85.3 degrees in the garage. And so far, I ended up doing the shortening of the tub on here, so it's easier to bolt into the firewall. So that's done. Just put everything back kind of for mock-up, make sure. This had actually gone down a little bit, so I had a big of a gap right here. So ended up correcting that. And then we have our fuse box panel in place. And then as you see, like I mentioned before, we had to cut the majority of that little side extension that I ended up spending so much time on. And then I did end up cutting too much that I wasn't satisfied with. And I ended up cutting and filling in a little bit on this side and a little bit more on the back side to kind of sit flush with that fuse box. So now I'm going to end up finalizing tacking this in. And then from there, I need to grab the grill, set the grill in place, and then kind of start making a layout with the cardboard stuff, the little poster board, as for a little sheet metal work up here. And then that should be the end of the sheet metal stuff, as at least for now. So yeah, still a little bit more work to do on the front end. As I think I've mentioned this already before, I'm trying to get the majority, this whole front end finally tacked, welded, and ready for paint by the end of the month, this month, June. So whether I'm gonna make it or not, who knows? But that is the goal that I'm setting for myself, trying to get a lot of this done for the end of June, specifically for the 27th, because I may or may not go on vacation. So I'm not sure if I'm going to for sure yet. So still kind of contemplating whether I should go, but we'll see. But still gonna keep that goal, so that way at least we can get this front end back together, so we can get it up and driving again, be able to drive it out, turn around, move it back in, and then we start on the back end. So that is the plan. So I'm gonna start making some designs for up here, see what we can come up with. All right, so it looks like we haven't made any progress at all, but it's for a good thing, because been organizing, cleaning the garage, getting things ready to move. That's right. We will no longer be working out of the garage, as starting in, I think, possibly the first week of August. So we are getting evicted out of the garage. We can no longer do work in here. All this has got to be taken out ASAP. And now we are going to be officially working out of the South Houston area. I secured a spot with one of my friends that has a engine shop. Some of you guys might have heard of him. Is Angel from Boost Tech Fab and Technologies. So I'm going to be working alongside with him down in the South Houston area by the Harvey Airport. So yeah, that's happening just out of the blue. The opportunity came up. Angel messaged me and we talked, and it looks like we're going to be working together starting in August. So if you guys are in the South Houston area, or you know people that are waiting for work to get done with other shops that are busy, I'm going to be available now in the South Houston area, so you don't have to drive an hour north to get anything done. So message me on Instagram. Well, yeah, Instagram. Just Facebook, I really don't check the messages too often on there. But we'll be doing anything from drops, lifts, tub work, sheet metal work, shaved door handles, shaved tailgates, maintenance stuff. If you need like control arms replaced or two-piece drive shafts, carrier with the cylinder carrier bearings, we'll be doing a little bit of mix of everything. So we're looking to make it into a one-stop shop. So keep an eye out for that because the date is coming up quick. So that's the news we got for you today. Eviction is finally out of here. We'll be leaving the garage officially. We'll be able to work on more than one vehicle at a time from now on. So yeah, surprise. That's like I said, came out of the blue. Didn't really expect it to happen this quick, but sometimes when opportunities come around like this, you just got to jump on them and see where it takes you. So really grateful for the opportunity, and I know we'll definitely be able to do great things down there alongside with Angel. And it's going to be a drive for me, hour drive there, sometimes hour and a half depending on traffic. So it's going to be tough, but hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end, God willing. So sorry for the short video, but that's what we've been working on this move, getting things ready to move down there. And yeah, we'll see where the rest of this year takes us and where the following year takes us, because it looks like we're making some big changes here pretty soon. So yeah, that's what we got. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I know it's really this wasn't too much of an interesting video as far as fabrication, doing work to the truck, but trust me, work is going to pick back up. We're going to be doing much more videos. You're going to see a lot more different environment, a lot more things to see as far as the aspect of not just doing air ride suspensions, but I will do clips here and there of the stuff that Angel does with his Engine Works turbos and his track days. I might tag along with him on those. So yeah, it's going to be interesting year to say the least. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support, especially Miguel. Miguel, you're the real MVP. Can't thank you enough, bro. But again, I'll see you guys on the next video. I promise we'll make much more progress on the build. So catch you guys then.